three friends go home together after a night out. Within an hour, the apartment is a bloodbath. One friend is dead, and the other two claim they're too drunk to remember which one of them stabbed him 11 times. So who killed Mark Waugh? Let's recap. This birthday party ends with the most bizarre 911 call you're gonna ever hear.
Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Police.
What do you need the police for?
My friend is, he's here and I need emergency right now.
Okay, what is going on that you need the police? What is happening?
I don't know.
Okay, we need to know what assistance you need. What is happening with your friend?
Now? He's not breathing, okay? I don't know.
Taylor, hello. Can somebody come back to the phone, please? Hello?
Stop, please.
Off of me! Don't touch me!
I'm doing wrong.
No!
I'm doing wrong, okay? Stop.
Taylor.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I need you to talk to me because I don't know what's going on and all I hear is people saying to get off of me. Taylor, why did you call 911? What's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, it's definitely not nothing. Her tiny studio apartment is drenched in blood. It's on the floor. It's on the walls. She's covered in it. Her boyfriend, Rahul, is covered in it. And their friend, Mark Waugh, is dead with a bloody butcher knife next to him. So why is it taking Taylor so long to explain that to 911? Well, let's go back to the beginning. October 12, 2013. It's Rahul Gupta's birthday. He's turning 24 and he's already working on his second master's degree in biomedical engineering. This kid is no dummy. His girlfriend, Taylor Gold, also a smarty pants. She already has her biomedical engineering degree and she works for the Food and Drug Administration. The two of them share a tiny apartment in Silver Springs, Maryland. It's a super popular, cute little suburb of Washington, D.C. Well, that night, Rahul and Taylor decide to celebrate his birthday at a steakhouse in Washington, D.C.'s ritzy DuPont Circle neighborhood, Ruth's Chris, in case you care. Oh, after dinner, they take the party to a bar where they meet up with two of Rahul's friends, Josh White and Mark Waugh. Josh, Rahul knows from college. Mark is an old friend of Rahul's from high school. He's getting his law degree at Georgetown in DC. Also a super smart kid. Just 4 up-and-coming young 20-somethings. So the 4 of them stay at this bar for about an hour before they move on to another bar. Now at this point, Taylor and Rahul are toasty because you know they had some drinks at the bar before dinner and then at dinner, then at the first bar, and now they're at the second bar. It's a long night of drinking. And there's also some marijuana being had along the way. So everyone's getting real comfortable. You know what I mean? Especially Taylor. Now, I know you wouldn't necessarily call this a phenomenon, but I know you know what happens when you take a pretty girl and you add some booze. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, you end up with a pretty flirty girl. Well, on this night, our girl Taylor is feeling extra saucy. So she's at that point on that drunk meter where every man wants you and every woman wants to be you. Well, at the second bar, our group of 4 splits off into 2s. It's Rahul and Mark. They go outside to smoke a little bit more weed. They leave Taylor alone with Josh.
Josh was texting me and it was really weird and he was kind of hitting on me and
when Mark and Rahul come back inside, Josh can't wait to tell Rahul his girlfriend's been flirting with him. Well, Taylor, at the same time, can't you just picture it, goes to Mark to complain that Josh is the one hitting on her.
So I told Mark, because I was kind of like, what do I do? This is Rahul's friend. I don't know what to do.
She just doesn't know what to do. Awkward. By the third bar, and God knows how many drinks later, it hasn't blown over. If anything, this whole who's flirting with who thing is getting even more uncomfortable. Well, Mark goes to Rahul to tell him, hey buddy, your friend Josh is hitting on your girl. And meanwhile, Josh confronts Taylor, telling her, hey, you know, you're being really flirtatious. What's this about? But then Rahul tells him, Josh, what Mark said. So now Josh is on the defensive and he's just denying everything. And then just before 2 a.m., he finally just goes home. Now, if everyone had followed Josh's lead and called it a night, what happened next might never have happened. Taylor, Mark, and Rahul go home together. Security cameras in the lobby and elevator catch him looking a little drunk. Taylor's a little unsteady on her heels. But most importantly, they seem happy. They're relaxed. They just seem normal. You would never guess Mark will be dead within the hour. It's what happens afterward that makes this one of the craziest cases you'll ever hear. Now, here's more of Taylor's bizarre 911 call.
Has anyone been drinking or using any drugs tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, who has? Everybody?
Yeah.
What have you been drinking?
Just alcohol.
Okay, what kind of alcohol has everybody been drinking?
Just alcohol. I don't know. I
I'm just
need
asking
someone here
because-
tonight, right now.
Ma'am, they're coming right now, but the way that you've been answering questions, something's not right. You need to tell me
I'm sorry.
what is happening.
I don't know. I just need someone here. There's blood
Okay,
everywhere.
what do you mean there's blood everywhere? What happened?
I don't know.
How do you not know? You see what's going on. We don't. You need to tell us and paint the picture of what's happening right now.
I don't know. I just need someone here.
But when police show up, they don't know what to expect. A still very drunk Taylor opens the door, blood all over her legs, but none on her face or in her hair. Inside, Rahul is laying on the floor next to Mark's body. He's covered head to toe in blood. Mark is stabbed 11 times with an 8-inch kitchen knife. So what happened in this apartment? First thing Rahul says is they were cheating. My girlfriend was cheating on me. My buddy and my girlfriend were cheating. I walked in on my buddy and my girlfriend cheating. I killed my buddy. But is that the whole story? At the police station, Rahul is sobering up and he's changing his statement.
I know for a fact that I did not stab Mark.
Okay.
I mean, so if I did that, I would know.
Actually, you're saying you don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened between Tay and Mark to cause him to be on the side of the bed when I found him like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for a fact that I did not do that. I mean, if I wanted to stab Mark, I would have remembered every detail of it. I would remember coming up to him, confronting him, and stabbing him. But I don't know what happened to him, but I know for a fact that I didn't do all of that.
Right.
I didn't stab him. I didn't attack him. I didn't
How do you
confront
know the two of
him.
you didn't get in a fight, he didn't try to hurt you, and you didn't get the knife back and protect yourself?
It just didn't happen. Like
Well, you don't know that. You keep saying, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I don't know what happened between Tay and Mark,
Okay.
but I do know for a fact that I was doing my own thing, and then when I was alerted to the situation, I went to Mark.
Okay.
That's what I do know. I don't know what happened between Tay and Mark, except for the fact that she was definitely hesitating a little bit
Right.
when I yelled at her to call the police or paramedics or whatever it was.
So eventually he blames Taylor outright. She had the knife, not him. He only said he did it to protect her. So what actually happened in that apartment? Now let's take it back to the last time we see them all on camera going upstairs. All looking normal, right? Well, when they go into the apartment, they do a few more vodka shots. They smoke more weed, and then they sit down to play video games. Now, at some point, the conversation gets back around to who was flirting with who at the bars that night. Now, this is where things go sideways. Mark is texting his brother and other friends from the bathroom that night. It's pretty obvious he feels very weird about the way the night is going. One text reads, "My night is becoming historically awkward, and I'm about to gnaw my hand off so I can leave in the ambulance." Don't you just feel for this guy? At some point, not long after that, 23-year-old Mark ends up dead. Now, there are only 2 other people with him in a studio apartment. A studio apartment. It shouldn't be this hard to figure out who actually killed him. Now, in another interview room, Taylor keeps saying she was too drunk to remember anything.
Honestly, I just wish I knew what happened. So I'm kind of hoping you can. Will you be able to or no?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that you'll be able to fill me in with what happened, actually.
Okay.
Because clearly something happened.
Yeah.
And I know that your remembering like something with video games, and then, you know, the next thing you know, Rahul is telling you to call the police or whatever. But there's a big gap of time in between there where something happened. Okay, and I believe that you know what happened, and that's something that you need to tell me about. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we were drinking.
I understand that you were drinking. Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
But Mark is dead.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. What happened?
So that's what we're trying to find out.
How did he die?
I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know yet.
He was okay.
Right. Well, you know, I'm sure that you would like to think he was okay, but you're a smart girl, so I'm sure that it was pretty clear at your apartment when he's not moving.
No.
And there's all this blood.
We were drinking. I don't remember. All I remember is Rahul telling me to call 911.
Right. Like, why would Rahul get so upset that he would do something to Mark?
I don't think he would. That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
She doesn't think Rahul could do something like that, but she's also pretty sure it wasn't her. And she doesn't think she can stab anyone either. And she doesn't know why she'd stab Mark specifically, but whatever happened, she's adamant that she does not remember a thing. Now, Taylor's 5'5" and about 125 pounds. Mark is bigger than her, and he was fighting back. At least 5 out of the 11 wounds on him are defensive. But she doesn't have any marks on her, except for these on her hand, which they say could have been caused by the knife hilt. And her fingernails are bloody and one is broken, according to CBS. They also find long blonde hairs wrapped around the knife, stuck in a bloodstain on the wall, and clutched in Mark's hand. And, now this is very strange, one of her contact lenses is stuck to the back of his jeans. And you'll notice she changed her clothes at some point. She went out in a red dress. And when the cops get there, Rahul's in the same clothes, but Taylor's now wearing red shorts and a t-shirt. And I know what you're going to say. She went out in this uncomfortable dress. She got home. She changed. She got more comfortable. But the cops say that she changed her clothes at least twice. So yeah, to the first scenario, changed to get more comfortable, but then changed again. Police also say her hair is not wet, so she did not wash blood out of it or, anything like that, and her makeup is still on. She says the blood on her is from touching Rahul, not Mark. And Rahul says the blood on him is from giving CPR to a dying Mark. But at no point does Taylor directly blame Rahul. She just says she doesn't remember. She passed out and woke up to Rahul's yelling at her to call 911. Rahul, on the other hand, is absolutely blaming her. So the cops decide to leave the two of them in a room alone together and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened? Hey.
I don't know.
What happened to Mark?
I don't know. That's what I told them because I don't remember anything past confronting you about Josh and then you screaming at me to call 911. And that's what I told them.
Where's our lawyers? I've been here all night.
Do you want me to ask for them?
Yeah. I want to get out of here. I want to poop. I want to eat. I'm hungry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, they said that you thought that we were...
Did you stab Mark or no?
I don't think, I wouldn't do that. Why would I attack someone?
Jay, why did you hesitate when I asked you to call 911?
I don't know, because I was in shock. I mean, all I remember is you yelling at me to call someone.
I want my lawyer, dude. I can't stay here. I'm hungry as I need to eat.
Okay.
I need to Mark. I did not stab him.
I don't think I did either. I really don't think I did. I don't think I did anything.
Fine, dude. Just go out there and tell them that I want my lawyer and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Is it out of the question to even ask if you're okay?
We're fine right now. I just need to get the fuck out of here, dude.
Please touch
What
me.
happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm freaking out, okay? I don't know.
What happened?
I don't think so. I don't know what happened.
I don't know about you, but I believe her, not him. He's got more of a reason to stab Mark than she does. Why would she stab Mark? I can see why he would, jealousy, but why would she? And the cops agree. Rahul is charged with murder and Taylor's released. He goes to trial about a year and a half later. His defense strategy is based on reasonable doubt because theoretically, it could have been Taylor. Before the murder, there was already trouble in paradise. There was some talk of not being satisfied in bed on Taylor's end and some angry, jealous responses from Rahul. Now, by the time his birthday rolled around, they were inching toward a breakup. At the very least, Rahul had reason to feel insecure about the relationship. On the stand, he has more of an explanation about why he couldn't seem to remember what happened. So back to that night. The conversation is heating up in a bad way. And Mark says, all right, buddy, Rahul, let's leave. Come back to my place. Everyone cool down. Let's just leave Taylor here. Everything's going to look better in the morning. You know, the voice of reason. And Rahul says he's good with that plan. And he goes looking for his shoes, but he's drunk, so he trips, he hits his head, he blacks out, and when he comes to, Mark is stabbed. The studio apartment looks like a horror movie, and he has no idea what happened. All he knows is that he yells for Taylor to call 911, and he tries to give Mark CPR. Now, the proof is right there, according to him. Her hair is everywhere in the crime scene. The contact lens. Okay, it does not look good, except they say the apartment started out messy and long hair sheds like a dog. It is everywhere in the apartment. So it's not surprising that a few strands, not clumps, ends up on the knife, the bloody wall, and Mark. As for her contact lens, same story, same theory. Well, then there's the phone call Rahul made to his dad from prison right after he was booked into jail.
Where are you?
I'm in jail.
What happened?
Mark and I got into a fight, and he tried to get a knife, and then I got the knife.
Who did you get into a fight with?
Mark.
Wait, so he does remember what happened. The jury also heard testimony from some of Rahul's exes, who say he's known to be jealous, controlling, and aggressive when he drinks. In the end, they found him guilty and sent him to prison for life. As for Taylor, she gets her MBA in Texas, and as of 2016, she's still working for the FDA. So, what do you think? Did the jury get it right? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you like getting all the crime in half the time, give this a like and remember to subscribe so you never miss a recap. I'm Amy. Chris and I are here 3 times a week with new stories. Until next time, stay safe out there. I'm going to clean my house. You never know what kind of DNA is everywhere. See you next time.